So I believe there are three categories of trans. There's passing, in which the person passes as or resembles closely the sex that they're identifying as. There's not passing, in which it's clear that the person isn't the sex that they're identifying as. And there's another one, which I'm calling mentally ill Chris Farley. So let's just get straight into it.
28-year-old Bridget Klein-Simpson has identified as a woman for years, and she wants to get into better shape, so she went to the Bodyworks gym for women in Parksville for a membership. Klein-Simpson says she was initially welcomed, but after one workout she was informed she was not allowed at the women's-only gym.
Saying, sorry, we made a mistake, you're not actually allowed to be here, but you're more than welcome to use the co-ed facility. And I kind of just hung up because I was devastated. I mean, there's really no other word for it.
Now, this person could certainly pass as an overweight Def Leppard fan from 1982. No problem. But passing as a woman, I can see why some people may not be fully convinced. So, amazingly, none of this is a joke, and none of this is a comedy routine. I mean, here's the headline. Transgender woman calls on Canadian Human Rights Commissioner after gym refuses entry to women's only location. So this is a human rights issue now, and if you thought it was a human rights issue for the women at the gym, well, you'd be wrong.
Klein-Simpson changed her gender and name legally close to 2 years ago, and she's been on hormone replacement therapy for more than 3 years. She says she wants to work out at a women's-only gym where she will feel comfortable, unlike her experiences at gyms while in university.
I didn't quite understand why that was uncomfortable, because I didn't know I was trying.
It's pretty much impossible to not notice the incongruence of she, and then you hear this.
I didn't quite understand why that was uncomfortable, because I didn't know I was trans at the time. I still thought I was a guy as well.
Still thought that I was a guy as well. How could anybody think that?
The gym's owner says members have a diversity of sexual identities, but he believes Klein-Simpson would fit better at their co-ed gym, where there are gender-neutral change rooms.
Do we pick the comfort of the transgender person, and they may not be as comfortable at the co-ed gym, but at least that's an alternative? Or do we pick the comfort of the young girls that are working out there? They may not feel comfortable. I don't know if is that fair to them, and what would parents think? What would you think if this is your daughter there?
Negra says he's open to ideas and options.
Yeah, he sounds pretty reasonable, doesn't he? But, in case you haven't been paying attention the last few years, radical gender ideology doesn't do reasonable.
Klein-Simpson says she understands some may be uncomfortable with trans people.
I mean, all it takes is education. I mean, once you understand, trans women are women, trans men are men, non-binary people are who they say they are, and I mean, it's as simple as that. And if you're still
all it takes is education to understand that this is a woman. It's just as simple as that. It's just education. It's just understanding that this is a woman. That's it. I mean, it's so easy, right? I mean, my only question is, where's Trudeau? Trudeau should be there having to work out with This is like Trudeau's favorite thing.
She's going public because she doesn't want this to happen to other trans people. She says she's considering a complaint to BC's Human Rights Tribunal.
Yes, the Human Rights Tribunals. These are kangaroo courts. These are leftist kangaroo courts run by activists. Pray that you don't get them in your country. But the thing that kind of amazes me the most about this is just the pure narcissism here. No concern for the women and girls in the women's only gym. No, that doesn't matter. No, it's just a simple matter of, just educating these girls to understand that I'm a woman. It's like they're not even educated or something. So anyway, this is what Canada's turned into. We don't need sketch comedy shows anymore. We don't need Kids in the Hall. We've got this. And it has the added value of being hilarious and tragic all at once. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.